Hi guys, and welcome to Unbox Anything. Today we'll be looking at the pro and cons of the iPhone 7 Plus in red. So I'll just be giving out a few general things that I found wrong with this phone. I've had it for a month now, and I've had a few issues with it. The first issue I wanted to say about it is that it gets dirty quick, but not the general dirty that it just gets really dirty. It's just that the glow kind of dies rapid. Like, you can clean the phone, let's say, rub it like that. Then before you know it, you just touch it like that and it just shows a stain. But the other good thing is that it's not as bad as the jet black iPhones. You know, the black iPhone, and then you've got the jet black, you've got the matte black. This is less worse than them. They're worse, you know, the black ones are really bad. So the first con that I don't like about the iPhone is their internet. Now, I don't know about anyone else if they have had this issue, but when I'm watching a video on my iPhone, on this iPhone, is the film will start dragging for some point. It's like the problem with the iPhones, and I think I've realized it, is that they always need more internet. They always need the internet to be perfect for them to watch, for you to watch film or anything. So if the internet is quite slow, they will not work, and that's an issue that I've had with mine as well. So that's a con that I really hate. So I sometimes have to switch from this phone to the Samsung S6 Edge Plus, because for it doesn't matter how slow the internet is, you can still watch a film. But then a pro that I like about the iPhone 7 is that it's easy to clean. Like, you can just do that, and there we go, voila, the film, it's already clean. Look at that, you just rub it like that. That's all I do, and it's clean. Whereas, you know, on the other iPhones it was quite hard to do. That's the pro that I like about this iPhone. The other pro that I like about it is the speakers. The speakers have been made better, obviously. You have speakers there, you have speakers there, and they've made them more stereo, so you get a lot better sound. I mean, if you're in the bathroom and you're playing music on this, someone would think you've got like a Bluetooth speaker in there or something, but really it's just your iPhone. They've made the sound a lot better. I mean, the sound on this is just too good. You know what? I'll find some tracks to play that are copyright free. Okay, so I found some songs to play for you, just so you can hear the audio on this. I mean, you can tell the sound's coming from everywhere. There, and then there as well. So yeah, that's one of the pros that I like about it. The speakers are so great, the sound's really great. I hope obviously you heard it clearly. It's just that sometimes when we record audio on cameras, you don't hear it clearly. The other pro that I like about the iPhone 7 is the brightness. Okay, so the brightness has obviously been a lot better. I mean, look how bright this thing is. You can't barely see anything. I mean, I don't know about you, but I like phones really bright. So, you know, I like it when it's really bright. You get phones that are really dull and you get bored, you fall asleep and stuff like that. But I like it when the phone's really bright, and that's something that I like about the iPhone 7 Plus. The other thing that I don't like about the iPhone 7 is how quickly dirty the screen gets. You know, look at it. Like, I've just literally cleaned it a few seconds ago. Like, I don't know what they have to do or anything, but I wish there was a way they could fix that. Like, they could manage to get away where the screen doesn't get dirty quickly. It's a minor, I know, but it's just that it becomes an issue if you're a clean freak and you always want your phone to be clean, you know what I mean? So that's something that quite bothers me and stuff. The other thing I like about the iPhone 7 is the camera. The camera on this is just beautiful. So the 7 Plus obviously comes with two cameras. These make it easier, the two cameras make it easier for you to take pictures, better pictures, especially in portrait mode, which I'll just show you now. So we'll just have a look at the camera. I mean, look at that picture. And how smooth it is, and how you can improve the brightness and stuff. I mean, the camera is just beautiful. See how you increase the brightness and it just doesn't affect the quality at all or anything. I like that. Also, the video has been made a lot better. Same thing with the video, you can increase the brightness and stuff. You've also got your slow motion. Now they've included the time lapse as well, which is great. Now you can record something that's long, and then it will just speed it up for you. Like, now this is what I talk to you about. This is the portrait mode. This is why you need these two cameras. The two cameras make it easier for you to take a portrait picture. Now unfortunately I can't take this because I don't have anyone here to take it on with. But what basically the portrait does is that if you're out in town and you're with someone, let's say your wife, your girlfriend, and you want to take a picture of them, just get them to stand somewhere, even if they have to stand in a crowd. Tap this on their face, and then what will happen, the portrait will take a picture of the person will take the picture of that person as if they took it in a professional studio. So it will make them stand out, it make their face stand out. That's the whole point of it being a portrait. Blurs everything out in the background and makes the person's face stand out, and it looks a lot more professional, as if it's been taken by a professional camera, which is great. Yeah, but the camera has been made a lot better, and that's something else I like about the iPhone 7 Plus. Another con is this. I know a lot of people obviously have issues with this. This is the worst thing that's happened. The problem when they got rid of the ear jack where you put the earphone, when they got rid of that was a bummer, because now you have to use this. So what happened is that if I'm charging my phone, I can't listen to my music, if you understand what I mean. So I'll have to listen to music out loud. If I'm watching a film and I'm charging my phone, I have to play the film on loud, because I don't have an adapter that allows me to charge and listen to music at the same time. So you have to actually buy one, so you can plug it in, and you have two outlets where you put one for the earphones and then one to stick the charger in, which is quite an effort because you have to buy them and you end up losing them because you're not going to have it in the whole day. So that's quite the effort, man. So I always have to try to make sure my phone's charged. If I'm going to watch a film, I have to make sure it's charged so I can know that I can use my earphones and I don't have to put the charger in. But the other thing also, this is just for the red iPhone. The other thing great about the red iPhone is that it doesn't show scratch marks or anything. I mean, I've had this for a month. I did a video talking about how I've had it for a month and I've not had any scratches or anything. I mean, look at that. And I've not had a case on it or anything, but you realize that there's no scratches. I mean, if you remember the iPhone 4, seriously, that phone was nothing else. Like, it's hard to find someone without a cracked iPhone 4. That phone used to crack like nothing. Like, if you had an iPhone 4 and it didn't crack or anything, you're like a superhero or something. You're probably the best phone caretaker ever. But with this one, I've had it dropped a few times, and yeah, it's still here. The screen's more sustainable, so this thing can fall a lot, and you know, you won't have any issues with the phone, with the screen cracking. Whereas if you remember the iPhone 4, you could just drop your screen from there, a leaf could just bounce on it and then the phone would crack. So that's something that I love about the iPhone, that they've improved. Yeah, they've improved a lot of things. I think it's faster when you turn the phone on and then you turn it back on. That's been made a lot faster, which I did in the other video as well. But yeah, so those are the pros and the cons of the iPhone. In general, I think there's more pros to the iPhone 7, especially the red one, than there is the cons. The other pro is the battery. The battery has been made a lot better. I never charge my phone. Sometimes I forget the last time I actually charged this phone. But the amount of time I have to charge my Samsung is just too many times. Whereas this, I can watch films. Sometimes I sit in bed and I'm watching a film and I'm thinking my battery is gonna die now, and I check it and it's just on 50%. So the battery is also a pro on the iPhone 7 Plus, which is something they've really improved, because I don't know if it was the iPhone 4, the battery was terrible, you know, and then the 6 was alright, but then the 7, they've really improved it. They really did improve it. So I like the brightness, the color is lovely as well, stands out a lot and stuff. And yeah, that's it from today. That's all the pros and cons I could think of for the iPhone 7. Have a great day. Bye bye.